Thank you, Judy. What amazing women, and I'm so fortunate to be on the stage with you. We didn't know each other. I knew of Judy. She doesn't know that prior to this. So we, none of us knew each other, and we've had this transformation journey, I feel, anyways, and we're meant to be together. Kind of doing the same thing, but never would have pictured the three of us to be together up here today. So this is really special for us that we came together and were able to do this. So as Angel noted, first of all, my name is Michelle Cordani, in case you don't remember, and I created my Pure Intentions. As Angel noted, I want to empower my clients to get their voice back, to educate them, to be proactive and take charge of their health. How many of you have gone to get your labs done through your doctor, and you get a phone call or you get an email, everything is fine? What does that even mean? You don't feel fine, right? So you start, must be in my head. I must be fine. The doctor says I'm fine. Or you might create stories in your head. So anyone who's experienced this knows how frustrating it is. And I was that person way back when. That's where functional medicine comes in. But today we're just going to talk about the stories. My journey started with the birth of my third son. Hours after being home from the hospital, I get emotional sometimes. We ended up back in the emergency room, and he was my third, so I knew something wasn't right, but they told me he was fine. So I spent the first year with no sleep, in and out of heads of medical departments and procedures, and no one could give me any answers. Until I met someone who said, how do you feel about integrative medicine? I would have sold my soul at that point to be able to heal my son and be able to get some sleep. So I never thought that I would take that route or even create it for other people. When you're in a grocery store being sleep deprived and putting your life, your son's life, in someone else's hands that have no idea their consequences of their actions is pretty scary. From that was the born to help others, my passion. I embarked on a long journey of healing my own health issues that they said was in my head, lots of schooling and incredible growth. And I'm hoping today that you guys can all take away from our panel and all the talks that you've heard today, growth is really important. So in this crazy, fast-paced world we live in, most of us get up in the morning, just hitting the ground running, not stopping to be grateful for our breath, not knowing we may be missing signals from our body. Instead, we are just so busy trying to stay ahead of bills, work, activities, etc. Plug in what might work for you and thought. But no matter what it is, it's all creating illness in our life and stress in our life. Can someone just, we don't have a lot of time here, so can someone just raise their hand and tell me what stress feels like, what stress is for them? Not what it feels like yet, but what is it for you? Because it's different for everybody. Does someone want to share with what they think stress is for them? In the back with the white?
Sure. Stress to me was debilitating after a second divorce. It was shameful, and it literally kind of paralyzed me in my life at that time.
Okay, great. Thank you for sharing. That's not always easy. So it is, no matter the book definition that I'm about to give you, stress is what you feel that stress is, and it's different for everybody. The book definition of stress is defined as a person's total response to their environmental demands or pressures. So, what people perceive too of us, correct? So there are 4 kinds of stress. We'll concentrate on 2 for time. Emotional and physical. As Judy said, we can take the emotional and it can be stuck in our physical body. Trauma. People don't realize when they have hip issues, back issues, migraines, right? That's all can be related to emotions and stress. So on the other side of that is mindfulness. Mindfulness is the mind-body medicine practice, an internal resource that all of us already have within us. I always say to my clients, I can't take the stress out of your life, but I can give you tools to control it. Close your eyes for a moment one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Connect with your breath for a moment. Give gratitude to your breath. Think about what it means to breathe. Give love to your heart. Again, most of us do not connect with our breath. In our busy lives, we just move through the day, not considering the process our bodies need to go through to run properly. You can open your eyes. Now consider for a moment, 2/3 of your immune system is housed in your gut, as well as you are connected to your brain through a vagus nerve that runs from your gut to your brain. If it's not balanced, you could see where it might open yourself up for your body to have disease or illness, or where emotions might get stuck. Also think of those who suffer from panic attacks, fear, anxiety, and/or depression. Now consider what happens to your body when we are stressed. Can someone give me an example of how feel, and it kind of goes off of what we were just doing, but how does it feel in your body to have stress? Someone want to raise their hand and give me an example? In the back? Tight. Perfect. Yep. The effects of stress on our body can be life-altering, especially if we're not mindful or listening to signals, right? Because we're so busy running through our life. Prolonged stress can put on our body what I call fight or flight. Again, close your eyes. I want you to visualize a stressful scenario where you might feel what I call running for your life. Immerse yourself in that feeling. You can keep your eyes closed for a minute, but does someone want to raise their hand and tell me, if you immerse yourself in that feeling, what are you feeling besides the tension? Right here in the front, in the black.
Like a gut-wrenching pit in my stomach.
Okay, that's perfect. So again, it could be anxiety, it could be heart palpitations, tension, right, that gut feeling. So short term, you could recover from that. Think about if your body felt that for weeks, months, or beyond. Think back to how I said our gut is connected to our brain. Consider for a moment your hormones like cortisol, which is a stress hormone, or digestion. You can't possibly be digesting while you're running for your life, right? You're running, you can't digest. Think about the rapid heartbeat going on for days. There's neurotransmitters, they're messengers, they're also housed in our gut. How might sleep be affected? Are you beginning to see how important it is to have tools to be proactive? You can open your eyes for a minute. I'm going to give you another thing to do in a second. So let's go back to the quote. I want to help you through this. Mindfulness is the mind-body medicine practice, an internal resource that all of us already have within us. Stress is nothing more than what we bring on. Do not get me wrong. I'm not downplaying or saying it's not true, but it lives in our mind. Think of those false beliefs, the stories we tell ourselves. One of my favorite sayings is, what you think about, you bring about. You also bring within. Whether it's good or harmful, our thoughts matter. Our subconscious creates stories in our minds. Our thoughts and emotions become our stories. Our bodies, they become one. It can create health or dis-ease in your body. I was just recently on vacation, driving back, in downpouring rain. I couldn't see the hand in front of my face, so I could have easily let stress and fear and anxiety come over to me. I have no idea where anyone else is on the road, let alone myself. But instead, I did my self-talk and my affirmations. I can do this. Every cell in my body is relaxed and flowing peacefully. At the same time, I was doing my breathing technique, which I will walk you through in a second. So you can close your eyes, take a natural sit, nice straight in your chair, feet grounded. Take a natural breath through your nose and release. Take a moment to think about where this breath is coming from. Hold on to that visual, keeping your eyes closed. Relax your shoulders. Say quietly to yourself, I bring peace and calming to every cell in my body. I release tension, stress, anxiety, and/or fear easily and effortlessly. Now put your hand on your lower belly. Take a breath in through your nose and bring it down into your lower belly. Expanding your lower belly, feeling your belly push out into your hand. Visualize as you move the breath up into your rib cage, up into the chest. Feel the breath at the back of your throat as it exits your mouth. Again, saying the mantra to yourself, I bring peace and calming to every cell in my body. Now let's repeat this one more time. When you're breathing in and you're getting that breath into your lower belly, I want you to visualize expanding like a balloon is being blown up. When you exhale, bring belly button to spine and picture like you're squeezing that balloon. This is a tool that you can do anywhere. It can take you out of your fight or flight response and bring you into peace and calming. You can open your eyes. So again, it's getting you into your breath. We concentrate up here. We don't concentrate into our lower belly. Life may be busy and even chaotic, but you can be mindful, proactive with your health, and control your destiny. Everyone in this room has an inner power. It can be hidden in a world of stress, fear, and anxiety. So I want you to learn this technique. I think it's on our sheet, so you can take it, practice it. And I just want to remind you or explain why I gave you affirmation cards. I do them every day myself. I share them with my yoga students. That card should signal something to you. It should relate, and I'm going to tell you how much it works, and this is not something I planned ahead. My card says, my positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. And I didn't pick that ahead of time. So that is so powerful, right? That's what I want for you. I want this message to get to you. I want whatever your card says, take a picture of it. I need to keep the cards, but if it doesn't resonate with you right today, I promise you, you're gonna wake up tomorrow, the next day, and you're gonna say, oh my gosh, where is that? I gotta find it, and it will resonate with you. And on behalf of all of us, I just wanna say thank you so much for coming. I hope that you learned something today, and you have lots of takeaways. Thank you.